Hey, it's Kayak Cliff here. Hey, we're in North Carolina at the Nantahala Outdoor Center. Now, you've seen videos here before from Ken Whiting, who paddled the Sea Eagle Explorer, which I'm going to do today. I'm going to paddle the 380 and the 300, two different sizes of the Sea Eagle Explorer kayak. River Kings goes on this. They got great channels, check them out. But I'm here, just like they were, because we have a house up in northwestern North Carolina, up in the high country. So while we're here, I wanted to get out and do some whitewater. And I'm no pro whitewaterer. Have a couple that's gonna paddle two people in the Sea Eagle Explorer 380. That's like a 12.5-foot boat. And I'm gonna be in the Sea Eagle 300, which is like a 9.5-foot boat. So it's a single person boat. And we're gonna head down this. It's about an 8-mile trek. Check out Nantahala Outdoor Center. They're the premier area here, or outfitter here, to take you on this. Basically, they load you on their vehicles and they'll transport your own kayaks. They'll take you all the way to the put-in point, and then you come 8 miles down and it's 2-3 hours, 4 hours, whatever you want to take. And then when you end here, your car's here waiting for you. So come along with us out on the Nantahala. So here also at the Nantahala Outdoor Center, they have mountain biking trails, they have zip lines, they have a bar, they have a restaurant. This is a first notch, class place, top notch. I checked with them because this is class, mainly class 1 and 2. Wrap is one little class 3. They said helmets are not required here, so you're not going to see me with a helmet on. But I want to wear one if I need to, and they assured me, no, helmets are not required here.
Oops!
Now, after paddling this river, I've had a change of mind. Even though helmets were not required, I was a newbie, and really for anybody paddling these types of conditions, all it takes is a flip and a hit of the head on a rock, and you're done. From now on, I'm wearing a helmet when I'm in these types of conditions. I'm waiting for the rest of my group to get here. They're going to start loading them here, but they have first class buses to take you, and then also big loading racks right up on the top.
It's called Patton's Run. It comes up fairly quick. That obvious first right-hand bend is only about 4 minutes after you shove off of the launch ramp up there. And as the video recommended, and I'll back that up, stay all the way over to the inside right. You're so far to the right, you can almost reach out with the tip of your paddle and touch the shore on the right. You got some low-hanging branches over your head. But that sets you up for where the best waves are, and it keeps you away from a very sneaky, notorious rock in the middle by the name of Jaws. Okay, number 1 rule in whitewater: stay away from rocks with names. So first right,
stay away from Jaws.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
Okay, real quick here, I'm with Will Norris, and Will's a master guide here at Nantahala Outdoor Center.
That's correct.
And actually a tour bus driver coming out here as well. You saw him on video. Will, my average viewer, it's just the everyday kayaker that likes to get out and experience water, whether it's flat water or whether it's sea kayaking or here whitewater. What makes this so great for the beginner or even somebody who likes a little bit of whitewater?
Oh man, the Nantahala River is just a great river no matter what your experience level, from beginner to intermediate, even all the way up to advanced. A lot of people have their roots in the waters of the Nantahala River. Coming up here, number 1, it's just such an easy river to access. The entire 8 miles of the section of river that is run is roadside. There's parking at both ends of the river. There are access points along the way that the U.S. Forest Service maintains, so you can bite off as much of that 8 miles as you want to along the way. You have alternate access points. So the 8 miles is mainly made up of class 1, class 2 whitewater, and then the grand finale just before the end of the river is class 3 Nantahala Falls. The nice thing about that class 3 is if your skill set's not quite there yet, you're still working on your class 1-2 skill set, you can walk around that on a gravel pathway that lets you get easily around Nantahala Falls. Maybe work your skill sets, build them up a little bit more, and save that for another day. This is also a river that can challenge even some of the most advanced paddlers. There are definitely moves that you can make, and in some areas very fast currents where the river gets constricted down to smaller areas and accelerates the water. So there are places on this river that you can practice class 4 moves, ferrying across the current, S-turns, with real high-speed eddy catches.
Little surfing.
Little surfing. So you can practice those advanced moves, but only have class 2 consequences if you goof them up a little bit. So
that's what I need to do, because that's all new to me.
Right. It's a really good learning river. And like I said, it's a lot of people's first river. It's also a river where a lot of people just hone their skills to prepare for bigger and better things.
And this is your 50th anniversary?
This is NOC's 50th anniversary as an outfitter on the Nantahala River.
Okay.
And yeah, it's an incredibly beautiful place, and everybody should come experience it at least once, and you'll probably get hooked and stick around for 21 years like I have.
And I'll put the link in the description box for NOC. What is it? It's
NOC.com.
NOC.com.
Yep.
Check them out. Thanks, Will.
You bet. Hey, you're welcome.
Appreciate
Have fun
it.
out there today.
Okay. Okay, as I said before, we're going to take the 2 Sea Eagle Explorer kayaks, and these are inflatables that are made for up to class 4 whitewater. And I have a video, adventure video in Texas where we did a very mild one, so I'm excited to get these into real whitewater. I'm paddling by myself the 300X, which is a 1-person 9.5-ish boat, and we have the 380X, which is it's a 1 or 2-person boat as well. Again, it'll hold up to class 4 whitewater as well. So excited to get these things in the water. Let's go. We got Mike and Amy up here in the 380X. This boat, the 380X, beautifully handles 1 paddler or even 2 paddlers, as you see here. And just plenty of room. I think that boat holds about 750 pounds of gear. So they said the first rapid, there's a class 3 at the beginning and there's a class 3 at the end. And so they said we got a class 3 at the beginning up here, and we got to hang to the right hand side. I think this is it coming up. So they said hang to the extreme right hand side. So that's what I'm going to do. And again, I'm pretty much a newbie at this type of stuff. I did it once when I was a kid, but I'm watching them first. Woohoo! Okay. Oh, that water's cold. That is cool. The good thing about these Explorers is they have, the big one has 16 drain plugs. I think the smaller one has 12 drain plugs, but it constantly self-bails the water out. Unbelievably stable. I mean, you can lean as far as you want to the outside edge and absolutely no problem with stability. Now, if you get caught crossways or something in the wrong rapid, you know, that could be a different story. Oh, that cold water is exhilarating. Woohoo! Hey, it's a perfect summertime activity here. Oh, there. Woohoo! Oh, that was awesome. It's nice after that first class 3 and all the little class 1s and 2s, we pulled off over on the shoreline. The 12 drain plugs I told you about on this one, I only had about half of them unplugged, but I unplugged them all, and it's ready to go to self-bail all the way. One thing I really like about this river is there's not a lot of calm spots. Usually when you get in a calm spot, which, you know, would normally be where we are now, you know, you got to paddle a lot. And everything is rapidly moving, and that's because it's controlled by how much water they let out of the dam of the lake above us, which the lake above us is Lake Nantahala. And then this ultimately flows into Lake Fontana, just after the Nantahala Outdoor Center. It's not too far to the Fantala headwaters of that lake.
And the one thing that we discovered, we hit a class 3 right away, and you really want to tuck in the drain hole caps underneath the inflatable seat area. Otherwise they'll sit right back over the holes and they won't let the water out.
Yeah,
so,
and underneath the floors, the little floorboard, that's drop stitch floorboard. Yeah,
it's not
tuck them up underneath.
Not a big deal. You just want to get them out of the way, because what happens, the pressure of the water just pushes them right back on top of the threads, and then you don't have any drains.
Really easy if you're a novice at this. Just very stable, very reassuring. I can't get over how exhilarating this river is. Oh, I don't need to stop. Whatever y'all want to do. Oh boy. All right. Oh, that was a good one. On this video, I'm sheltered from the sun by Shelta. They make some of the best sun covering apparel out on the market. From the hats, which in my opinion is the best sun hat anywhere, bar none. No flop, stays on up to 45-mile-an-hour wind, tons of colors, and 3 different brim widths, and it floats. Also the top. The top has wrist and hand covers built into it with little thumb holes. They got all types of stuff, neck gaiters, gloves. Anyway, I'll put the link in my description box, so check them out. Awesome products, I fully endorse them. Got a nice narrow run up here, all back in the trees. Woohoo! All right. I love how this river, you got some calm spots, but there's always current. You never got like just a slack, completely calm area. Maybe a couple little ones, but it doesn't last long. It's just always moving. And then you fluctuate from, class 1 and 2 rapids, but it just keeps it super interesting and just a lot of fun for anybody that would come out here. Look how fast it starts to drain, and the boat gets totally swamped, but it drains really well. That just took seconds. Lots of big rafts coming through here as well. Here's how maneuverable this boat is. You can spin circles almost to where you get dizzy, but it allows you to get to the right spot at the right time. Okay, this is what they call the bump up here. A big old rock you want to be to the right of. and they have a big sign up here saying the bump. So I don't know what's beyond it, but not far beyond it is Nantahala Falls, and we got to stay to the left of that one. So here's the bump. We're going to stay to the right of that bump. And we made it. Okay, Nantahala Falls is coming. This is one of two. This is the second of two Class 3s. They say there's a center slot, and we need to stay slightly left inside that center slot, slightly left of center. So if all goes well, we'll make it. The old 380 up there is just chugging along. I haven't seen them drop yet. Okay. That wasn't as much finesse as I had planned. But I don't think we hit the fall yet. Oh, that's one. Woo! Oh, we made it! Ho, 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 ho. We made it! That was exhilarating. That was freaking awesome. Hey, we just deflated our boats. There's the big Sea Eagle right in there. That's the 380. Look how small it is. And then Mike's finishing up the 300. And with the battery operated pump, it's awesome because you not only pump it up with it with no exertion, you deflate it with no exertion. So it works well. Until I get them home and inflate them and clean them, I deflate them. I kind of fold them into thirds, and then I just throw them in the back of the truck, and then I get home and I inflate them, let them dry out, clean them, all of that stuff. Well, the journey came to the end. We finished our adventure on the Nantahala River, and I cannot recommend this place anymore. Big Kayak Cliffs thumbs up. They have obviously designed this place to be a place where you can come and spend the whole day. And the staff is incredible. The amenities are incredible. They have a gift shop. They have a pro shop. They have a general store. They have a restaurant. And we ate a dinner overlooking the Nantahala River at that restaurant. So again, I can't recommend this place anymore. If you like my videos, like and subscribe to Kayak Cliff. Hit the notification bell. I really appreciate it, and you'll be notified whenever there's new videos. And I will put a link to the Explorer kayaks and the Nantahala Outdoor Center in the description box. Thanks for watching, and God bless.